Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Greedfall here on PC. And picking up where we left off, still hanging out with Vasco and Ciora. And for today's episode, we finished the DLC last time, so we are going to go back and continue working on Aphra and Petrus's quests before we go and return to the main mission. And right now that means I need to find the closest campfire, because we came out here just to do a little more exploring of the world. Damn it, I always forget that that is not a right click to mark the map in this game. Again, I wish there were universal like agreement in like game developers and PC ports as to like what key do you hit to mark on a map. You know, I don't even care if it's not like a universal key for opening a map. You know, you can do that, whatever key you want, whatever key works for your game. But as far as putting down waypoints, I really wish that they would decide, okay, is it left click, is it right click, is it enter? You know, what are we doing there? So anyways, continuing on with our DLC, we need to gather our companions. And if I'm picking up Aphra, because her quest deals so much with the natives, that means I am so sorry, Vasco, but you're gonna have to stay here. But before then, Kurt, I need your help for a moment, because we have a present for Vasco that needs to be upgraded. Alright. We can do an elegant hilt. Elegant guard for 40. Or the basket guard for 60. Ooh. Yeah, we'll upgrade that, definitely. And for the pommel, I want, yes, that grand steel ring that will increase the armor damage by 30. That is a beautiful weapon. Okay. Still not as good as what we are working with. Let's go. Here you go. 51% better on the physical damage, or not 51%, 51 points better on the physical damage, and 30 points better on the armor damage. Just had to do that. Okay. Now, as far as our team goes, compose team. Kurt and Vasco, you're staying here. Ciora and Aphra, you're coming with. Okay, and we'll set our goal, Cave of Knowledge.
Sardet, I'm happy to see you. I can't wait to find this famous Cave of Knowledge and what it contains. I could probably go alone, but just think about what you could learn, and not only about yourself. Don't you want to understand where your face markings come from?
And...
You're right, Aphra. I will accompany you.
Thank you, Sardet. Let's return to Duncas's village. Our new friends will surely be able to tell us more about this cave.
Alright. There's a rock up there that seems to have brainworms. It's running around in circles. Alright, yes. Let's go. And we also have Petrus's little quest to take care of. Okay, where are we going here? Down the hill. Alright, we can do that. Alright, you two.
We are happy to see you again. You will always be welcomed as friends here.
Thank you. I'm glad to see you too. But we came to ask you something.
Of course. What do you want?
When we participated in the Dunkus meditation, he spoke of a cave of knowledge you had to go to.
And you want to see it? You still wish to learn how we become bound? It is a very sacred place. Only those who will become Donegada may enter there.
That's right, Year One. But they saved my life.
If someone finds out that we have helped the Renaigse to enter a sacred place, they will refuse to bind me.
Dunkus will never do such a thing. What needs to be done will happen, no matter what.
You're probably right.
Look for the entrance in the Vethad Genadu. Entering there will not be easy, but you will have to discover the rest by yourself. Like true apprentices.
Thank you, Morian. And fear not. No one will ever learn what you have entrusted us with.
Yeah. Alright. I'm the Cave of Knowledge. Where are we going? Oh, over here. Okay. So... let's... What? We'll head for that campfire. And that will be our goal to reach. Okay. Is that boot? Going resin up. Okay, we'll pitch their camp. Double check the map. Alright, just follow the trail. We can do that. There are just so many locations in this game that, like, I don't want to say you only visit them, like, once or twice, but there's so many places like this along the road that, once you unlock, like, fast travel points, you really rarely ever have to do on-foot travel across the map. And that's part of why... I just wanted to loot the freaking pine sap off the tree. But, as I was saying, the fast travel sort of allows you to skip a lot of this back and forth stuff. And that's part of why I have trouble navigating this map. It's because you're never really... I mean, everything's on foot, but you're never really on foot enough to actually learn some of these locations. Alright. To this camp. See, like, we could have fast traveled. But... we need to start checking our camp fast travels. Okay, where are we headed? Into the unknown. I think we need to get up this way. think that makes sense. Here. Phew. Alright, and we are heading down into the thick of it. A bandit camp.
If this savage spoke the truth, we'll be rich soon. I don't like the thought of staying here too long, though, in case our corpse's cousins turn up. But we need to find a way to force this bloody root door. Hey! What are you doing here?
We could ask you the same question.
Except we found this place first. The treasure is ours. So I suggest you disappear. Fast!
Listen, we didn't mean to bother you. We were only exploring the area. But perhaps you could tell us exactly what you're doing here.
You look like nobility. And we don't want any trouble. We also are, explorers. We discover secret places. That type of thing.
Really? And you found one near here?
Yeah. We managed to convince a savage to talk to us. And he told us there's a holy cave not far from here. The kind of place where the natives hide their treasures. But be careful, eh? It's ours.
And how do you plan on entering this cave?
Well, with enough explosives, we'll eventually get through those roots blocking the entrance. It's only a matter of time.
I see. Very subtle. And the islander didn't tell you anything about this?
He didn't really have the time. And he didn't have a key on him. Just some bloody seeds. Anyway, now that you know what we're doing here, you'd better leave.
We could try to convince them to leave, but you're being destructive.
Sorry, but we're not going anywhere.
Watch out! Grenade!
Hey. Aphra, why must you always be throwing grenades? Okay. Seed of the Door of Knowledge. Yes. Okay, so we have what we need. And head this way. Alright, we need to head up.
At last, we made it here.
How do we get in?
Look around. There has to be a way.
Yes, there is a stele here.
This stone and this door remind me of the place
An
where the
altar?
Tierna Hach went into hiding.
You're right. We'll probably have to use a seed here as well.
But we don't know which.
Here is my offering to the Cave of Knowledge. There. Place the seed on the stone.
I don't even know why that's a choice. Like, just do it. We've done it before. Unless you're playing her mission before. Let me get my light on. It's dark down here. And there shouldn't be anything to loot. Not that I particularly like to loot in sacred caves. There's a path up there, but I thought I saw some beasties. Let's just see if we can sort of pop up. Okay, there's a doorway there that we have to bust open. some light coming into the cave. Alright. This is just the backside of what we just checked out, I think. Yeah. Alright. So we found the inner chamber. We just have to get down there to it. That's just another sort of balcony overlooking this gallery down here. And oh, I forget if you're supposed to start left or right. We'll start down here. I think this makes more
Seems like
sense.
this painting depicts some kind of ritual.
Yes. The character at the center is pouring blood on a stone. And one of these giant creatures that the natives call Nardigs is present.
The location looks like the stone circle where we met the two young natives.
Okay.
The character has changed. He now resembles an Onol Manawi.
You're right. They even depict his bond to the forest. Someone's coming. Let's hide. If anyone finds us here, we're sure to lose the trust of the islanders.
Well, where are we hiding at? Up in the gallery? Or not the gallery, the balcony area? Okay. Ouch. There they are. We need to go down to the third one to actually make this one. Move, Aphra.
Esku halen, esku valg med agengo selerge mantadabem, avenundalum.
Mach, es boglin daiga ni dau. A yigi dames etier komalei.
Kair to, Morian, ages radai de radi dauem tairger began.
Kau den nes greta komolei. Nas oltargodu, vrektetet mad advad. Abud antadab me en ekekam. No adaholeg.
Even their language, it doesn't sound like they're speaking it properly. Like, most languages, like if you're a native speaker of a language, you speak much faster than that. And that they were just very, there we go, very slow and careful with the pronunciations. All right. All right, so we have to head over there. Let's get out of this. And
The
there we are.
paintings in the cave were magnificent and have taught us so much. It is obvious that they depict the bonding ritual and its consequences. It is by pouring their blood on the raised stones that the natives become metamorphs.
I'm not really sure if I follow you.
And yet it's clear to see. The islanders think that their ritual has magic consequences, but there must be some sort of contamination in their blood as they pour it. The only way to verify this theory is to attend a full ritual. We must attend Yewan's.
How will we know when it takes place?
Dunkus said it would take place after the young people visited the cave, and they will most likely need some preparation. We should go to the Holy Circle of Kurganau tomorrow. What do you say? Will you come with me?
Fine.
Very well. I hope that Dunkus will not be too angry after seeing us there.
Let's take some time to rest, and then we'll go back to the place where we met them.
Okay, so easiest thing for right now is to find one of our campfires. Why is it not? Yeah. Show on the world map? It's not gonna show us on the world map. Alright. Where's our closest campfire? Here. And again! Just please, developers. I don't care what company you work for. I don't care what your game is. Just agree on a universal map marker. It's so frustrating. And I don't know why it would be so hard. Okay, campfire. Sleep. Dusk. Okay. We've done one day. No. This should be the ritual site, I think, right? Is this the right ritual site? Yeah, that should be the right ritual site. Alright. Well, while we're waiting, we'll check and see if we need to craft anything. Let's see. Chemical stasis mix. We can do... yeah, 5 of those. Could do some poison. We'll do 4 of those. These potions good. Ammo? Ammo, we could craft some ammo. And ammo is like 3 for 1. You're wondering why that jumped from, you know, 40 to 65 with 5 crafts. What else? Is that what you're looking at? Let's see. I can't wait till we can wear that. That actually looks so much better on the Sardet than that. It's gonna be nice. But we need to go up like 2 more levels. God, that pauses it? Ugh. I have so many weapons in my thing. Actually, I should compare that with weapon B. I'm surprised I can wield that now. I should maybe see about upgrading that. It's not going to be that much better than what we have. I need to sell some stuff. Aphra. Aphra, that blunderbuss is not any better than yours. That's... what are you wielding right now that is... Is she wielding her original? No. I mean, that's slightly better than what she has. Definitely has better stun. Sorry. I can't equip it unless I sort it to the inventory. Alright. I'll give her that. I'll worry about upgrading it sometime else. I'll throw that in the chest. Okay. I don't like that you can't do anything like that and choose to have time advance. I mean, it's nice that it pauses the advancement of time, but it's still, you know, you can't get anything done while you're waiting, is basically what I'm saying. It's not a way to pass the time. Alright.
You again. Your curiosity is truly unquenchable.
Forgive our intrusion, Dunkus, but I really want to attend Yewan's ritual. I have learned a lot thanks to you, but I still have so much left to understand.
If you were one of ours, Aphra, I would be flattered to have such an inquisitive and resolute apprentice. You can attend the ritual, but promise me that you will be discreet. No Renaigse ever had this honor before.
We will do everything in our power to prove ourselves worthy of your trust, Dunkus.
Yeah, but you don't understand it, so you are bad at this.
How are you? You must be feeling impatient.
Impatient, yes, and a little bit afraid as well.
It's only natural to be afraid, Yewan. It's a new life starting for you. But I will be by your side, now and forever.
Alright. Talk to the elders.
Times really must have changed for some Renaigse to attend our rituals.
These are very different from the others. Their leader is an Onol Menawi after all.
I know I look like them, but I'm not one of them.
You may not be bonded, but your parents must have been.
You should be proud and happy about it. It is probably thanks to your bond that Dunkas has accepted your presence.
Alright, that's what I was just double checking.
You seem pensive, Dunkus.
Not so long ago, our island resonated with the cries of the mothers weeping after their children were abducted. The young Sinal Manawi were taken often around the time of rituals, just like this one. But these attacks stopped, and a lot of children came back home. I hope that peace has finally taken root in our new neighbors' hearts.
Alright. Take up position.
Arwich Nestiri, Adesta Marar Mam.
Thank you, Dunkus. And thank you too, Sardet. Thanks to you, I see things differently. I now realize that the education I was given was incomplete. I was certain that thanks to science, I would be able to explain everything. And I was willing to do anything to find answers. Like my good master, Dr. Asili.
You have nothing in common with that man. Besides, you'd stopped following his teachings. Your interest in the natives never led you to abduct them, and even less so to dissect them. You wanted to understand, not destroy.
Thank you, Sardet. I appreciate your thoughts.
Okay. Hey, we are at level 32 now. Alright. So, level 32. We'll do the Assassin's Touch. Alright. And that basically takes us to the end of Aphra's little quest there. And puts us back on the High King's Trail. So, our next task would be going and talking with Petrus again. So let's travel. Let's travel to civilization for a bit. I have stuff to sell. I think I do. Yeah. I think that's it though. I have 3 magnificent feathers and 2 fangs. Alright. We'll head back to the Sardet residence. And we'll compose our team. Aphra, remove you. Siora, remove you. And we were working with Petrus and Kurt on this. So.
I need to speak with you, my child.
Yes, Petrus.
What is this again?
I've come up with a plan to put what we've learned about the Mother Cardinal to use.
Do tell.
You will have to take part in a fight in the arena, and we must make sure that the odds are high. To do this, you'll have to face a champion. This will lure her in.
That would effectively raise the odds, but the risk is they'll bet against me.
That may be the case, but the highest bets are based on the exact time of the defeat.
I see. We are going to make the Mother Cardinal believe that I will lose at a specific time.
And by doing so, you'll win something bigger than a fight.
This will make her lose a considerable amount.
Exactly. I've even taken measures to make sure her usual moneylender is unavailable. Without knowing it, she will come to me looking for gold in order to place her bet.
And she will be at our mercy. Is this how you settle scores in Thélème?
This is how all scores are settled, my child. Or on the battlefield. But that's much dirtier. So, what do you say?
Alright. We'll do it.
It's a complicated plan, but an effective one. Let's put it in motion.
Let's go back to the St. Matthias bookmaker. Your skills seem to interest him.
Okay. I have never actually finished this before. Like, I've always stopped at just finding out. Because I didn't want to ruin the reputation with Thélème, because, wrong key. Yeah. We're only on nice standards with Thélème. Not friendly. But we're friendly with everything else. Nothing with Vasco, of course. And Petrus is just nice at the moment. But finishing this quest should give us friendly standings with him. And I should have more than enough ammo. Okay. Up the street into the Coin Guard Tavern. Downstairs. I'll have to make sure to put another stasis coating on my sword before we go
Good
in.
day. Welcome. You here to
I wonder
wager?
if I can
to
put
fight?
one on my hammer, too.
I want to challenge the champion of the arena.
A champion? Really? Now, you were asking about Candy Cane. It wouldn't be him that sent you here by any chance.
No, no one has sent me. I'm looking to make a reputation for myself.
Ah, that sounds better. It's true you have talent and the public does like you. Let me think. There is Briscard, one of our old champions. It's been a while since he fought, but he did ask me to set something up for him. He's not a youngster anymore, but his name is known. And he's a killer, I'm warning you.
This Briscard sounds like the perfect opponent.
A deal! I'll work on getting things ready for the combat and line up the betting. Until then, make sure you're ready. It'll be a duel, your friends will need to stay in their seats. As soon as you're ready, you'll just need to go and see the arena master.
We should go and see Candy Cane so he can set up our deal. So when you win, she will lose her bet.
Alright. We can do that. And I don't mind leaving the boys behind. Cane. Okay, we need to go. And through the alleyway. Hello. No. Excuse me. This way. I think we're gonna have to wait until nightfall. Because Candy Cane does not hang out here during the day.
At least not yet.
Alright.
Remember, my child, the bookmaker told us he hangs around here at night.
That's true. You're right. Let's come back later.
Alright, we'll come back. How do I get to my orders from here? I really hate these cities. I hate all the dead ends. Like, that is my biggest complaint. And I have said it plenty times throughout this playthrough, but whatever. Again, if you ever get asked to help review a game before it is released or when it's still in beta, tell them. Dead ends are annoying unless you are purposely supposed to be running through a maze. Only mazes should have full-on dead ends. Alright, sleep. We'll sleep until dusk, just to give us time to get back over there. Is there something to loot over here? Yes. And I was watching a little bit of playback of this game the other day and realized I actually missed quite a few lootables. But that's okay. Alright. There's that over there, so we'll just wait a little bit longer. Get around the wheelbarrow, thank you. Anything back here? Nope. That's depressing. Come on, let me out. Anything around here? No, we got all that. Nothing down.
At least not yet. Remember, my
So
child,
we'll stop here.
the bookmaker told us that he hangs around here at night.
That's true.
Yes, we
You're
know.
right. Let's come back later.
Wonder. Never actually checked these screens to see if there's, you know, anything that tells you, oh, it is this time. Whatever. I don't even think, yeah, it's not even on this screen. Sorry, got distracted there for a moment. Thought someone was trying to call me, but it's just spam. I hate that. Oh, well.
Candy cane is not here.
Yes, we know, Petrus. I should have
That's true. You're right. Let's come back
waited until
later.
nightfall. I think we just came out to the Guard Tavern. Yeah, kind of wanted to go the other way. I'll just see about looting some more things. I think we pretty much looted everything that there is to loot along this route, as we've been here so much. Can we please have nightfall? Actual nightfall? Good enough. Alright, let's go. Eat with candy cane. This chick's probably wondering why we keep running back and forth. Alright.
You again? What do you want this time?
I have a very lucrative proposal for you. You know that I have to fight against the champion.
Everyone knows. You were expected to lose in 1 minute.
I'm well aware of that. I know my opponent is too strong for me. But let's suppose my opponent draws out the fight a bit. For the beauty of the battle, of course.
I'm starting to see what you're alluding to. This fight don't interest me. The odds against you are so high, I wouldn't get much out of it. But if we make all the gamblers lose, by letting you hang in there a little longer...
We could win a nice little nest egg.
Organising this will entail some costs for me. It's better to add a bonus. Without the bonus, there's no deal. If you pay me in advance, you won't be tempted to play any tricks. So, get your wallet out.
If this seals our deal, it's worth it. Here, take this.
Excellent. Don't you worry now. Everything will be fixed for the fight. I think that one of my special clients will also be interested in our little arrangement.
Be careful not to tell too many people, so that the odds don't drop too low.
Alright. Now we have to wait for the fight to take place. So, let's head back to our residence. See, I don't think that this guy... Because the game would assume that you would be, doing this mission much earlier, and not when you're at lovely level 32 up there. But, see, I think that, the guy might be strong, but I don't believe that this Sardet is a weakling. And I really hope that I can win this fight. I want to win this fight. Hey, Vasca, come upstairs. Sleep. We'll go till dusk. 2 hours, 12 minutes. Alright. Let's head over to the coin barracks. Alright. Let's do this. See how badly the Sardet's ass gets handed to him. First off, stasis coating on my sword.
Ready to excite the crowd?
Of course.
Ah, there you are. I was told you'd be taking on one of our old champions. Are you ready for the fight? Beware. Contrary to the challenges, this combat must be fought alone. Your friends must remain in the stands.
Yes, I am ready.
So, jump into the arena, and may the better fighter win.
Okay.
What a brilliant spectacle. Congratulations on your
That was so
victory.
freaking easy.
Thank you.
You didn't even
It wasn't
hit
easy.
me once.
And here
No,
are your
that was
winnings from the
extremely
combat.
easy.
You've earned them.
Bravo! A glorious victory, which is made all the sweeter by double compensation.
I don't believe I've ever seen you happier. The thought of holding something over Cornelius seems to do you wonders.
That is true. Politics is an extremely subtle game, and just as satisfying as fighting in an arena.
I imagine we need to go and see her now.
Yes, and I hope you will enjoy the moment every bit as much as I will.
That was an extremely anticlimactic fight. I'm actually a bit disappointed. I could have taken that on as soon as we met Petrus. Damn. You know, I was at least expecting something, you know, worth preparing for. Yeah, we just entered the wrong corridor, didn't we? Yeah, we need to turn around. This way. Right? Yeah.
Come closer.
Alright, let's go talk to the Mother Cardinal.
Lord de Sardet. And you, Petrus. What can I do for you?
We have come to offer our support. We have learned that the arena was cruel to you.
How do you know that? Oh, I see. You tricked my informer.
Will you just let him believe that I would lose?
All I did was take the place of your moneylender. You owe me a handsome sum.
All of this just to make me spill the beans, am I right? I didn't expect you to play this kind of game, Your Excellency. It is true, though, that with such a teacher...
Oh, come on, Cornelia. You excel at this game.
It's true. And I also know when to admit defeat. What do you want from me?
We won't use what we know of you, nor what you owe us, so long as you act loyally towards the congregation and Constantine. Is that clear?
Is that what you're expecting? But I'm sure that this sly old fox has something else in mind, right? You hope that I'll support you when you court the rank of cardinal? You haven't learnt your lesson, then? Have you forgotten the abyss into which you plunged because of your ambition last time?
Petrus, what is she talking about?
Cornelia, you don't have the right to use that against me, to disclose what I revealed to you that day.
It was said under the seal of the Enlightened. It's true. But if someone deserves to know, it's him.
No, please.
Well, since you have no intention of speaking, I will. Petrus knew your mother, child. Your real mother.
My mother? Petrus, is this true? How?
Be damned, Cornelia. It's true. I knew your mother. I used to go to the jail to give my spiritual support to the prisoners of the Prince d'Orsay. That's where I met her. She was alone, afraid, and exhausted. And so strange. Obviously, I had no way of knowing that she came from here. The princes kept their secret well.
Why didn't you tell me about it? You knew that my uncle lied to me, and you kept quiet.
I was ashamed. Ashamed of having left her to die in that dead-end pit. Completely alone.
Why talk to others about it, then? Why does she know?
One evening, in a fit of despair, Petrus felt the need to share this great burden with someone.
At the time, you were the ear of the enlightened, Cornelia. You have broken your vows. Ah, damnation. It's better out in the open. I've wanted to tell you about it since I met you. Now that you know, I want to do something in her memory. I will help you find your family here on the island. The prince sent you here to use you. But I can ensure that all of this serves a purpose.
How could I possibly believe you now? You have used me for your scheming and kept me in the dark.
I understand how you feel, my child. Let's wait a little, until you've taken it all in. Time heals the wounds of the soul. Come back and see me when you are ready. As for you, Cornelia, remember what we have on you. You no longer have the upper hand.
Be careful, de Sardet. You now see the real Petrus, sly and opportunistic.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here. This episode has taken long enough. So let's head to the steps. Alright. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing. Check out some of the other series on my channel. And to Sardet, well, he'll definitely see you next time. I'll see you next time. And we'll see about what we get up to in the next episode. Bye for now.